Hi everybody. So I'm going to do the Planner Addicts Tag. I was watching some videos on it and some people asked me to do it and it seemed like a fun thing to do. So I am in bed at the moment because it's cold and I don't I don't want to sit at the table. So I'm sorry if the camera shakes because it's in my lap, so sorry about that. We'll get started because it's probably going to be a little long. So I'm just going to go down the list of questions. What planner are you currently using? I am using two, I'll move these out of the way. I'm using two planners at the moment. My Filofax, which is the yellow original in personal size, and Midori Traveler's Notebook in regular size. The Filofax I use for all of my planning, and I have, different kinds of information in here other than planning. It does, however, have marks on it, side note, and I don't know how to get them off. I don't know if it's going to come up with this lighting, but there are all these marks and I can't get them off. So if anyone has a suggestion on how to get them off, I'd appreciate it, because I really like it, but I hate that it looks dirty. So anyway, I use this one for my planning, and I use my Midori Traveler's Notebook for kind of like journaling. So those are the two I am using at the time. Question number 2. What planners have given you planner peace? I would have to say the Filofax, or any, it doesn't have to be Filofax, a ring binder. Just because I like that I can customize it as much as I want to. I like that I can take things out, and I know people have said this, and before I thought that they're crazy people, but I am now part of the crazy people in that I love the snap. That sound, I love it, and I think it, I don't know, it just gives me peace. I like that. I like that noise. Question 3. Filofax, Midori, or Erin Condren? I already told you I use a Filofax and a Midori. I am not interested in Erin Condren planners because they're spiral bound and I'm left-handed, so I'm not a big fan of spiral bound books, so I wouldn't do Erin Condren. Nor would I probably do a Hobonichi, even though it's not on the list, because I don't think my life is eventful enough to fill an entire page for each day, and I don't think I would have the motivation to be able to do that. Number 4, pocket, personal, A5, or binder. I like the personal size. I think that the pocket's too small for me, and an A5 is too big, so I think personal size is perfect for me. Number 5, where do you get your inspiration the most? YouTube, Instagram, or Pinterest? I would definitely say YouTube. I'm on YouTube all the time. I do have an Instagram account, but I very rarely look at it. I set it up to kind of see what it was, because everyone was asking me, do you have Instagram? But I don't really like Instagram very much. I do enjoy Pinterest. I'm on there a lot as well, so I would say YouTube number 1 and Pinterest number 2. Number 6. What's your go-to pen? I've talked about pens before, but I'll say it anyway. If I'm writing on my weekly or monthly pages in my Filofax, I always use Friction, because they don't have any show through or bleed through, and they're erasable, so I can, if I make a mistake, I can fix it. So in my monthly and weekly pages, I always use Friction. Anything else, post-it notes in my Midori, on other papers, if I'm just writing down anything at work. Anything else, I use the Pentel Energel liquid ink in needle tip. Looks like so. This one's a little ragged because I use it all the time, but this is definitely my go-to pen because it doesn't stamp onto my hand as I write. So I love this pen. I love this pen. So anything other than my monthly or weekly pages, I use this pen. 7. What are your favorite inserts? I like, find it here. I like the month on 2 pages. I wish the boxes were a little bigger. Like I don't need this part. I wish the boxes were bigger, but I do like the month on 2 pages. So I enjoy those, and I also use the week on 2 pages from Filofax. These are cotton cream. I like the layout because it doesn't have all of the unnecessary stuff. I like they're blank and I can put in what I like. It doesn't have like the 5 languages and all that jazz. So those are the inserts I prefer. 8. Stickers, post-its, or page flags. You know I love them all. I use stickers everywhere on my weekly pages. I theme them by a set of stickers. So I love stickers. I have so many books of stickers, it's ridiculous. Page flags I also use a lot. I'll use them on my pages here, or like I'll use them for notes that are going to move, or where did I put that? Or like I have ideas here and they're going to move, so I do enjoy page flags. And of course I love post-its. You've seen my ridiculous collection of post-its, and I do enjoy all different kinds of post-its. Although I will have to say, my cutest ones, I get nervous using them because I'm afraid I'm gonna use them all and then I won't have them. So sometimes I'll resist using the cute ones because I don't want to use them all. What's the next one? Number 9. Keep it simple or deck it out. You know I'm gonna deck it out. My Filofax and my Midori are currently my creative outlet. I've had a bunch of hobbies. I did scrapbooking and did different creative things, and now it's Filofaxing. So I love to deck it out. Everything that's in here is decorated, and because if I like the way it looks, then I'll keep using it, and I think it's cute. Although I'll have to say that while my pages are very decorated, I try to keep them kind of clean and crisp, so while they are decorated, they are still simple. Does that make sense? I don't know. 10. How many sections do you have in your planner? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 sections in my planner. Monthly, weekly, to-dos, medical, information, contacts, and miscellaneous, which is just washi tape, pretty much. The washi tape section. Number 10. Do you use a planner for school? No, because I don't go to school. While I teach at one, I do not use my planner for school. 12. Rings, spiral bound, disc bound, or other. Why? I really like ring bound planners because I can take this stuff out and put other stuff in, and I think that helps me stay more organized and keep things in a nice way. I do not like spiral bound notebooks because I'm a lefty. I do use this notebook from Daiso. It's just like scrap, you know. It's not, I wouldn't keep it. It's just like scrap stuff. So I do use this, but it doesn't have to be pretty, so I don't care that it's spiral. I've never used a disc bound planner, but I do like the bound planners because they lay flat, and so it's really easy to write in them, and you don't have to worry, you know, if I want to write in this, I have to take whatever I'm writing on out because the rings get in the way. So I do really like that I can just open this up and use it and not have to worry about rings or anything like that. 12. Do you use a dashboard and how? Yes, I do use a dashboard. I have many in my planner. I have one in the front which just has, I usually have a sticky note, not tons of them, just one or two with things I need to do or remember, things like that. I keep a dashboard in between my month for things I want to get completed in that month. I keep one in the middle of my weeks for notes and extra things, and I keep one in my list section for mostly for a place marker, but also to put the most relevant thing on. So I have that one. As you know, each one of my dividers is a fly leaf, but the only other ones I use are I use the info one to keep decorating ideas on, and I use the one in front of my washi tape for extra pieces that are big enough to reuse. And that's all 13 questions. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I know it got a little long. I've had some people asking me about my Midori and to make a video for it, and I am planning to make one for it soon. Although there's not much in here because I was lazy and wasn't doing it. People have also asked me about my plans for 2015, so I'm going to be using my KikiK. I haven't set it up yet, but once I do, I'll do a video on how I set it up. Although I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like this elastic. I think it's gonna get worn, and I'm not gonna like that. And I do really like the snap, so this is my plan for 2015. So look for that one when I get around to doing it. And I guess that's it. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.